healers, right? The safe spots are actually super fucked up there. There's one safe spot that's like really, really up against the wall for some like things, like not against the far wall, but against the boss where the tether's coming from. I can show you later, but like there are safe spots.
And what phase are we talking about?
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The one that killed, yeah.
Phase 2 tethers, got it.
Snowballed, yeah. I think people understand phase 3, that's not... I think it's just the Billy phase 2 tethers that's killing us over and over and over again.
So did I take 2? I guess I wasn't far enough where like that universal safe spot is if I get the wall tether.
So,
I guess I wasn't.
Because of how this mechanic works out, there's not a universal safe spot. You need to be aware of where every other drop is, because it is possible that one of your safe spots either has a circle on it from the seed, or it will never have a laser or a tendrils coming at you, but it could be covered by a seed. You get hit by the extra seed.
I got a screenshot for you here.
I was sandwiched between 2 seeds, so I just tried backing up where I thought it was usually safe.
Right. So, at least on our end, on the healer side, that pattern happens often enough that I know there's a very specific safe spot that I go to for that specific pattern where I'm sandwiched by 2 seeds. I don't know what I'm supposed to be here. Oh, I see. You're saying Luigi got hit by a vine here.
Yeah. Well, one of the like healer ones. He just needed to tuck in closer to the.
Yeah, I think
that's another thing. You need to be as close, like when you're dodging this, you need to be as close into one of the arms of the star as you can. It is very likely that something else is trying to hit you like that.
My suggestion is that you're gonna have to kind of swing your camera around to make sure both the stars are in view so that you can position. You have to just be looking at both of them. Like, if there's a really ambiguous drop, then you just have to turn your camera and face both of them.
I think in this situation you weren't going to a universal system, but the safe spots are small. You need to be as close as you can to the safe, like
to the corner of your own star.
Yeah, to the corner of the AO of the star. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. Try to tuck in as close to the corner.
I would have been fine if I was in as far as I was. Like I was.
No, you were.
Dropped my star and then I. Yeah, no, it's the same. Like I dropped my star and then I was in like directly in a little pocket. Like I was. Pretty
then you dropped your star in the wrong spot.
No, I didn't.
No, I think he dropped it in the right spot. It's just it gets hairy because of the weird pattern. This is the one that has really weird patterns. Like
Luigi, I shared the link because I had exactly the same shit happen to me in that run. So I have to haul ass out for the safe spot.
That
can
might
just
not
check
be
that out.
possible for him because he might have a test.
Yeah, this doesn't
have
help.
a tether. Yeah, because it's not completely that.
Well, I just have to be more. I think I have to be tighter to my spot.
Yeah.
If I am to go there again, or I just go to wherever the melee spot was. I kind of just abandoned it.
Yes, you can do that too if the melee doesn't.
I didn't know where the melee spot was, so I kind of just tried playing safe. But I could just, if I know where it is, I can just go.
There's a floor patch for it. You see it.
Okay.
Is this the one where you? Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying that this is a pretty common thing where we lose a tank and then it snowballs. We need to fix that. I mean, like,
so if this fight is safe for this, like I might, like well, I'm pretty far from where I am. I think if I'm closer to that little triangle, like right closer to the tip of it, I'll be fine.
Yes, you should be as close as you possibly can. Yeah, generally, it's not every tip either. It's only very specific tips in the line of this, like in the line of the markers. The tip that's on that line is fine. Everywhere else is pretty tough.
Okay, are we good?
Yep.
Let's continue.
Mine was wearing off.
I've got 10-ish minutes on mine, so theoretically we can
perfect in time for break.
To take it outside, the brute abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe?
This fight's what, 10 minutes anyway?
Something like that, yeah.
After no land.
Club,
He's used his feather powers to manifest a weapon.
pink out.
Oh, a brutal blow! But the contender is standing firm. Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
We are staying in to dodge. LOS.
That was rude.
Oh my! Even the cameras
We're
have been
going to the
petrified,
right.
and now they're crashing down all around!
That is a donut. Pink out.
Oh, we should just rival flying! What fearsome strength!
The Holy Spirit is calling.
Goodness me, the brute abominator
You
is
little-
howling all the building!
Wow.
Club.
I'm the only one that sees two of them.
I'm sorry.
I have two of them on my.
What are you talking about?
I have two boss models on my.
Oh.
Oh!
That's alarming. Go it after. I'll go it after.
That's odd.
He's storing your donut. Donut.
He's bounding from wall to wall!
Is the other moth model still here?
It moved. I'm playing a very different fight.
He's storing a club.
Got it.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Club.
Wow.
He's going to the far wall with the club.
Oh, you're standing in that center.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, we should be fine going into the next phase.
At the top, like any self.
Remember,
Mini smash!
remember after the buff window is
Such devastation.
the LB.
We'll send cameras in there.
I'll send that with the weakness.
The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Still falling into some of the weapons, but
That's going to be Donut and Raid Wide. And a Lariat.
Alani, the brute bomber must still be in there somewhere.
Club Blower.
A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion. The contender dodged everything. Why am I not surprised?
Behind the boss.
What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
That is a Donut. And both tanks in. Tether positions. Remember, buffs are after the staff.
Brim, can you top Mantra here?
cool.
LOS. Melee's on one, everybody else clockwise. That is another easy pattern, True North Proteus. Behind the boss.
I'm moving.
Okay, corners. That is Lub. Then Glower. Or sorry, Lariat. DPS, get ready to haul ass. Donut.
We may have. Oh, two.
We will buff windows now, though. Oh, donut tanks in.
Off soon.
Sorry, keep overriding your things.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's that.
Nice and clean, just how I like
So
it.
sorry, I
Still
got
need to
Nice.
figure out why the tanks are.
There's like no
No,
doubt.
I
Marty's
stressed at that
fucking
time.
No.
I was fucking
So
worried
before-
about it.
I've been strongly considering just ditching this Billy seeds in phase 2 and just swapping the lock seeds.
We keep dying to something.
I think it's just too finicky. It's too finicky. It has bad patterns.
I think to some degree the melee it's harder on the melee because you have to look
I
around
think it's just kind of harder on everybody, but yeah, it is harder on melees.
because the ranged have the luxury of having you can just look at the entire field, right? We're
So-
far away. The range have to or the melee have to look backwards.
Let's just plan on doing locked seeds. I know this is controversial because we swapped strategies once already, but I think in the end it's going to be the cleanest for us, which it's just the fact that the bad patterns exist and just fuck you over.
I don't think there are bad patterns. I think people are they're looking for a safe spot instead of knowing where the safe spot is. They're reacting instead of
That's how
knowing.
that works, though, because that's
Yeah.
meant to be eyeballed for the melee.
In
We've been over this before. That's how that works. Even if the spots are not exact, melee can eyeball it. Yes, it's harder, but we have the privilege of moving to safe spots if we eyeball it. That's the big caveat to the strat.
And also, I think there is a bad pattern. Like, that is when I am
Yes.
getting
Oh no,
the
there's
thing.
definitely some very shit patterns. Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely, there are shit
when
patterns.
I-
But that's the whole point why this is able to be done if you just eyeball it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let's just plan on learning that strategy. I think it's gonna be for the best, and it's gonna make us like PF compliant too.
I mean, I personally don't have any preference. I mean, I can do either way. Just like when the pattern coming in, I have to know, like, okay, I need to haul ass. I cannot stack with djang-O because djang-O has a seed.
Yeah. So we'll think about that later. But I think we should just swap, so everybody learn it for next week. As for right now, let's talk about gear. Chess piece is between Rin and Brim. So slash dice for the chess piece. Okay, well, Brim, I hope you don't fucking quit, because
Stealing all the loot.
I told you to give up. Honestly, like, I'd be happy if you gave it. I'd be happy if you gave it to Rin. I feel like I don't want to be
Well, you need loot more than we do.
Like, I'm-
apparently.
sure. Like, I have no intention of just dipping, but like, I still feel a little icky taking it. You know.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Rin, are you fine with that?
yeah, I do need the chess piece.
Alright, oh, so you get so Rin gets the chess piece then?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy.
But that means you're guaranteed chess piece next week.
Yeah, because it's just me and the melee, I guess, that need the chess piece.
It's
Does
you and
Morgan not need
Ren. Morgan
I have
Morgan
it.
doesn't.
Oh, Morgan has it. True.
Yeah, from what our clears. Yeah, last clear.
Yeah, we
Okay.
fucked that same
Oh, I
recipe
can't use it here.
Okay, so pants, that is Addison, djang-O, Hikaru. So slash dice.
Yeah, y'all.
Oh, she
I'm gonna
Okay.
post what I was dealing with.
Pants.
I
go
really
to
want
Hikaru.
it. I really want it, so I'm not pantless.
Okay, gear upgrade.
Congrats.
That
Thank
is
you.
everybody but Hikaru and Legato. So slash dice for the gear upgrade.
What?
You already got one Legato.
I demand a recount.
No.
Same here, same here, Legato. You know, I want it too. I have 3 left pieces need that sheet.
Please roll everybody else.
I don't have a major.
I'm just-
I don't have a.
I'm
chest
sorry.
or
I
leg
looked.
piece.
I looked at something else. What are we rolling?
The upgrader.
The
left
chest
side
upgrade.
or the left side upgrade.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Right now,
Perfect.
Addison's winning. Brim's
Wait.
your roll.
I don't even have an item I can upgrade with that right now. So there's no.
Yeah.
Okay, then it goes to Addison. Let me just make sure it's the correct one. That is weapons.
Yeah, don't give him two.
This is what I get.
Twine.
I earned this fighting 2 brute abominators.
Wait, it's actually just sitting on your screen.
Oh yeah, post that screenshot
Look at the video.
of loot.
Okay, and the weapon
It's just
upgrade. Basically,
Between you and me, Django.
What do you do?
it is between you and me. I guess technically Brim.
No.
It
Oh
The
wait,
weapon
it's fine.
upgrader is whatever. Yeah, the weapon upgrader is whatever.
slash dice.
For
600. Can I beat that, guys?
Probably.
If I see you bet.
436.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, Hikaru gets the weapon.
Okay, I demand some melding.
Okay, now
Yeah.
is our break time. Be back by 8:17 my time.
I thought you were like just crazy when you're like, I have two
No,
bosses. I'm like, oh,
And the
what?
worst part is, it wasn't treated like an actual enemy model that would disappear if I turned my camera. No, he
Oh, I
was there.
blocking
So
you
when,
the
we,
whole time.
so when we got to center seats, I had to do it from my angle facing in from his platform, from his wall.
Oh, man.
position.
Oh my god.
And then when we got downstairs, oh, keep in mind, he teleported from the middle of the room there to the edge. I have 2 of them on my screen. And it happened to be the edge where we did sinister seats.
That.
You know-
sucks. Holy
And
That
then
is
when we went
challenge
into
mode.
phase 3, it was fine. It was fine. I blinked and he showed up like it was fucking Slenderman.
I want
Really?
to see the
He
clip.
appeared on the bottom too?
I need the
What the
video
fuck?
for this.
I have all the videos.
Yeah.
I have all. I'll just highlight the fucking bot or something.
That's
Please.
pretty good.
Please.
Yeah.
I need that. I needed that.
Okay, I'm gonna put a pin here.
Pictorial resources. Opener, rotation. No, that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, watching that video is freaking hilarious.
I saved multiple clips, so it's gonna be great when I post them.
Like you tilt your camera over to him, like what the fuck?
Like I was waiting for somebody to say something that they like saw the same shit I did. I was like, all right. So I'm the
I
one who
guess
sees
it's
this. No one
I
else.
guess it's just me. Yeah.
Um,
Game sucks.
they're not a lock seeds toolbox.
BRB.
Okay.
I was about to flood the channel. Oh, you pinned it. Cool. Goodbye.
What'd you say?
I was about to flood the channel with the best of clips of double A-bomb. And I saw you post it. I was about to like just overrun that fucking message before you
yeah.
pinned
Well,
it.
I just pinned it because
Yeah.
I should probably find the toolbox for that. I'll make a note to find the toolbox for that.
Enjoy these 4 videos because this was a fucking nightmare. I'm gonna post 2 more.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I forgot
back.
to type in the thing. Well, thank you to Morgan for typing it in chat. I need to check my gearing order. Sorry, Vrem, I expect you to do it perfectly without even having experienced it a single time. Tisk tisk.
Well, now that you say it, I feel like I gotta.
There's some
expect-
subtleties here. When we're doing the stack left right after he does Imperial Reign or whatever it's
Mhm.
called.
Revolution, yeah.
Yes, I want you to be exactly on. You know those little triangles on the side of the boss, right? That denote
Yep.
exactly left, exactly. Be right there, exactly left or exactly right.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, the AoE is pretty thin. You can there's some leeway, but be there every time.
Sure thing.
Yeah. What else?
The other one is if it's
for-
Revolutionary Rain. You position based on the big dash AoE that he left, rather than any markers on the floor. You want to position a little inward from the perimeter of that.
Yeah. So like imagine when he leaves his orange line, right? Imagine there's one of the square markers such that the right side of the square marker is touching the right side of the AoE. You want to be in the middle of that square marker.
Yeah, I've actually
There's not going to be a square marker, but just like use your brain.
I can post.
So I'm gonna say some cursed shit because the video came out literally yesterday, but I looked through the Hector guide for this as well, and he specifically like noted that. Like this here is essentially that's like the positioning reference you want to use.
Yep.
Or just his dash across the room, like just step into where he dashed, basically.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. I believe it targets me, but the tank is baiting something, a big ass fucking triangle as well. So try to be, as I said, imagine one square marker, be in the center of that square marker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Biggest thing I'd say from melee, just expect things to happen a lot faster than you might think.
Oh yeah, this fight is very
This
fast.
fight is just quick, so just
very fast.
Just take it.
It becomes big chillin' pretty quick.
Yeah. What else? In ads, make sure that it's yellow first, then green, and make sure you run through the orb into the other ad. If you don't, you will explode, or something will explode.
Yeah,
and we will all die.
your orb will be coming toward you. So
Yes. Also, be sure you're between. Like, if you're yellow, be sure you're between yellow and the yellow orb, and if you're on green, be sure you're between green and the green orb. We'll try to call it out because there's a lot of shit going on there. But,
Sure.
yeah, we'll see. We gotta fumble a bit.
yeah.
Are we attempting to? Are we attempting to aim like our individually baited lines away, or are we just treating them like they're shared?
The fuck? No, they're shared. Wait, they're individual lines?
They are individual, but we're treating them as if they're shared. They are individual, but we're treating them as if they're shared. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, they have another individual.
Yeah, I thought they were
It's the same. It's the same principle, like another Cleveland.
Honestly, it's not a huge deal. So we're just gonna cleave each other and not worry about it. Doesn't give a meaningful roll up.
There's a.
I just watched it was just a week one clear of a monk doing the fight, and they had the targeted DPS or support would go in front of the head, and the tanks would bait their cones to the side, like outside. It was
that's a little scuffed. We'll just.
You can do it. The positioning there is probably too exaggerated. It's fine.
The way I see it, the healers still have to heal basically the exact same way, so it's not worth it to...
That would actually be a lot easier, but yeah.
Wait, it would? Well, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
I think at this point the strategy was working just fine. So let's just throw ourselves into the fight and see what happens.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier, but it doesn't matter.
May I have a countdown, please? Check your food, by the way.
Borger's like, say no more.
I was already doing. I was gonna do the countdown first before Legato got to it.
Addison, no, you changed your glamour.
Forgot to fix it.
Ah, okay.
Again, shall we?
I was like,
Oh,
it's so
yeah,
easy
Fucked
to
up your
notice you.
glamour, and you ended up looking like a one-inch character.
I never watched Dragon Ball. I know what that means.
Pretty sure it's a Pokemon spinoff.
Oh, word. Digimon?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to take her. That's odd.
This is the real word.
Ouch.
Right. Ow.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Wrong side. Yep.
Sure was.
Oh, get close to me?
We are white.
Come on.
Challenger's down.
Yeah.
Is this the end?
It's facing boss. You are right side.
Right. Okay.
Let's continue.
Yep, it happens. I forgot
I still have to remember to not use my mitts.
Yeah, I think he's doing it.
No,
just
he's using
no
mitts?
better here. It's actually.
Let's begin, shall we?
Yeah, mitts distract me too much from my parsing.
Oh yeah.
Out.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Got him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
This will be
answers
clockwise.
my
We're going
call.
left.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
so when you see the floor AOE, wait for like one pulse and then just pop your knockback ability.
Yeah. Okay. And we're splitting that light parties, right?
Yeah, so you're
Correct.
either gonna
Sure.
end up east or south.
You stack
Is Baron?
you stack on B beta basically, and then you're
Okay.
gonna see if you're gonna like close to the line around B beta, and then you're gonna see if you have the AOE on you. If you have the AOE, you're gonna put it either on C or 3, depending on kind of how you feel like, to be honest.
Okay.
And
Wait, the AOE.
Wait.
I think
Or-
AOE
so,
not
sorry, the
seen.
AOEs are
You've definitely
always
never seen.
the AOEs are always on
Intercard.
numbers, so inner cards.
Is that a 4 or 1?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
He should never be on 4. Wait, he's on the right side.
yeah, he's right side, so he should. But you basically, pretty sure, you're gonna align yourself with 3, because that's your that's your
Yeah.
color spot. If you have the AOE, then
Oh.
you get
that.
knocked into 3, or you
Or you
walk
knock
out,
back.
or you walk to it and knock back and bone.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
I
so
was
we're-
talking about the second one.
Are we
Ah,
dropping the AOE's on the outside of the arena then?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
It doesn't have
I
to be
would-
perfect in line. It doesn't have to be perfectly on the wall. Just make sure that the spot right in front or right behind the boss, or
Mhm.
exactly on his side, one of his cardinals, is
well,
safe for people who don't have the AOE.
Yes. It is
you-
actually very fast when it happens. So as soon as the AOE goes off, like not even goes off, as soon as you see the AOE disappear around you, you need to already be running to B. So you see
Okay.
the AOE run off, and you run to B. You cannot
Gotcha.
wait. You cannot do any GCDs. You have to run, or else the line.
I will show you
and
something.
You will die.
I will tell you something.
Yeah.
The melee for the first drop. I will tell you something though. Once we get alive.
I mean, you can do either way. I just need you to be consistent where you drop them. If you choose to use knockback and bomb, I think there is a
Yes.
way.
Also,
No,
Just need you
say
to
for
keep
example,
it
you're the first drop, right? You're first drop on 3. If the second line is coming towards you, toward your 3 spot, it's much easier to have sprint active and then cross over to this side, because once your explosion drops, it doesn't matter what side you're on. Just for the first AOE, if the second hit line is coming towards you, just pop sprint and come over to your left, because there is less distance to run out of the AOE this direction than the other, for some fucking reason.
I
And-
personally disagree, but yes, you can do that.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna have another AOE on you. So
Are
dodge
you-
whatever
So at that point
direction you
doesn't matter.
dodge. All you have
Yeah,
to
it
do is
doesn't
make sure
I
that
fucked it
you're.
up.
For the second drop, you are the advancing enemy. So like the AOE is going to be turning either left or turning right. You want to be chasing.
You're gonna end up at either 2 or 4, depending on which way the line travels.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you're the second AOE, just hang out in the middle to avoid to avoid the other AoEs, set of AoEs, run with the line in the direction the line is going, and then stay towards the edge after the third line.
Yes.
Okay.
Again,
Yeah.
I would recommend knockback immunities on the first knockback. It makes it a lot more consistent, but you can do whatever you feel like. I think Addison doesn't do it. I think he's...
No, if I'm getting the first set, DPS is getting the first set, I do not knock back at all. Just because it's a lot easier to just get positioned that way.
Yeah, I've never used knockback and boom for this either.
Hey, I'm a
It
caster.
might be a it might be a caster thing primarily,
Yeah.
because casters have privilege
Yes.
there. Alright, we can do another pull.
You'll see what I mean with the moving into the lane, the second lane, away from the later.
Yeah.
Once you see it, it's going to make a lot of sense. It's the same thing I told Faye, and it made a lot more sense for him. But it's something you're just going to see. This is just like a melee thing normally.
I
see.
think that's trolling, but
You know, Addison, at that moment, I'm a melee. I'm using hammers.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
Counterclockwise,
my
are we going right? We can recover, hopefully.
LB, tank LB.
The challenger rises again.
second there.
Can we turn this around?
Is what it is.
Oh, got my LB bar. What happened? Needed that.
But yeah, as you can see, that is, you do need to just get the boss. You're not gonna be on time there.
You can try though, I believe.
You'll figure it out eventually, but play it safe for now, because, yeah, no.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Like
1 or 3? 1. Away.
Oh yeah, that snapshot's really misleading. You can't like dodge into it as you would normal snapshots. It's weird.
Honestly, I just forgot that was part of it.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Check your side. Sure, you're between the,
Yep, sign grid.
Oh, really?
yellow first. Yellow first. Yellow first. Green.
It's too late, we just kill. Make sure to early mid.
Bear my fighting wings!
Wow, now you're caught up with
You
Frog.
stepped.
Somewhat fraudulent.
The earth is mine to command.
Okay, 1 or 2 will be relative north for the first half of this mechanic. This 2 DPS stack.
Pack of wolves!
Supports will stack on Alpha or 2.
Did you hit the wall?
Yeah, it's gone. Raising
I got Luigi.
Following.
Give me a tank LB for this. Let's get some tank LB action.
Just gotta get to my spot.
No.
Aww. I don't know if I can do this in time. 18 seconds on surface. Keep that away from me, maybe.
Look, since you're low health.
I probably need to go outside and fight some more users.
I think I'll do this in time, all 3.
I will
have
call
it.
out the 2 safe quadrants. The first one is going to be 4. Then it is 1.
Oh. Unlucky.
Yeah.
The challenge is down! Is this the end?
Dragon heads
we're
and
done.
cross
Phase 1 or something?
out. What did you say you needed, Ren?
I need some
I'm sorry. I just you're so
Super
quiet.
ethers.
Super ethers.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's just take a detour.
I keep forgetting to make them. They're actually annoying because you have to like go gather stuff, right? I don't like very
Yeah, I have.
old world stuff.
Just get built-in super ethers in air.
No, just let us know when you got them.
Yep. Yeah.
Good fell part. I just hit the wall on accident.
Hopefully they sell super ethers. Wow, so cheap.
So, roughly speaking, for Millennial Decay, is it always the case that the safe places to drop your AoEs will always be a number waymark,
Yes.
regardless of the pattern? Okay.
Yeah, and that makes the letters safe to stand on.
I'm ready to go.
Right.
By the way.
Okay. Okay.
Millennial decay.
I'm ready.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
The
so if I-
Sirens-
So essentially speaking, if I have the first AoE, I will always drop it on 3 because that's my color marker. But if I'm this,
Yeah.
Well, no,
No.
Yeah,
it's not.
if-
It's not quite like that. So think of it like this. If
Actually, I think it is.
If he's
If he's the first one, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first one's always in the
First
same.
one's static.
It's on your color. That is correct.
so right. So
You
if
put
I'm
down
the
the
first one,
markers.
I would technically always be 3. If I'm the second one, I'm always the leading edge. So I would, because of my position, I'd always be dropping on 1 or 4.
Sounds
oh,
about right.
oh yeah.
Can you put down the markers so we have a
Yeah,
reference?
my bad. Sorry, I got Millennial Rage and Terrestrial, or sorry, Millennial Rage, Terrestrial Rage and Millennial Decay mixed up.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I
was
could
trying
definitely
to say
safety
that.
game that for a bit.
Yeah, definitely safety.
Yeah,
game
just
for
learning
the
the-
time of the veins.
Mostly, yeah. You have to be on the markers. If we were a little bit more familiar with the fight, you could probably get uptime for those drops. But right now, the range are pretty aggressively dodging the line, so we might be,
Sure.
we might be pretty close to the leading edge as it rotates. So
Okay.
you do need to drop it on the wall.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, and
I will be
if you're
hugging
riding
the
that knockback, you do need to hike yourself pretty deep inside the boss's hitbox.
Sure.
Or just let me know where you want to be and be consistent so I can,
I'm gonna
adjust.
Oh, you don't have
He needs
gauge
to be-
bump?
I'll definitely,
Yeah, I'll
I'll definitely just be boring and safe and strong.
Yeah, because you might kill me, and I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna.
Let's begin, shall we?
Come to my crew. I'll watch. I adjust. I love melee attack.
So sad. Where's your second standard?
It's right here.
Where's my buff?
Shut the fuck up. Out. I'm sorry, I was just reciting the song lyrics
I
for
wonder
It
if you
7
can keep up.
Away?
It's fine.
You get it?
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Shoot! Addison, I'm glad you got my joke.
Huh?
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind
This is counterclockwise, so you're going right.
Got him.
Too much for the challenger.
Definitely tank LBing. Oh wait, we can't.
They're back on their feet.
don't have
Let's
it.
see if they can stay standing.
Try your best.
Try your best. Yeah. Try your best. Yeah. Also, I saw that.
Yeah, as you can see, it moves.
I got on there's no north.
More to your right a little bit.
There's no north!
Oh, I didn't see you on the foot.
Yeah, that's okay. Worked out. Oh,
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
no, you don't have to look others. Don't listen now.
My
One
troops
agreed? One. Following. Saving up for the ads.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Check what side of the ad you're on.
Watch sides are in.
Thank you.
Oh,
Hello first.
That's an alliteration, bro.
Yeah,
Green
you did not
next.
say Brim.
I'm just gonna call him B.
Yellow
that's
first.
fine.
Green if there is one.
Am I too late?
Yellow.
I was gonna say, I think that's my debuff. That, yeah, that's
So
okay.
let me just specify the debuffs, since everybody's gonna have both a yellow one and a green one. Just think of it like this: if you're on the yellow ad, then you got the yellow debuff, like the yellow countdown. That's what I'm talking about when I say yellows first. Is that fair? Okay.
Grim, take a look at real quick. Just can you get out real quick? I want to show him the movement forward to second left X.
Okay.
Or
Let's.
second, not the second left X. Yeah, sorry.
You got hit by the wind.
canceled, so
Yeah.
I mean the countdown canceled, so
If it at all helps, count 3 GCDs after the first series go off, and then move out. And that's when you have to be out by the end of by the third GCD. You need to be out.
His GCD is much faster than yours, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
so
that.
it'd be
That's like
it'd be
generally.
like 5, whatever. Or just count the
Yeah.
3 lines then.
No, that makes a lot of sense. I just
Okay.
Almost gone, right?
Yeah, I was ready.
Is it Carly?
Are you ready?
I thought you
Yeah.
left, my bad.
Okay.
I thought you got up. My bad.
it is fine. I
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I almost got by the god of nowhere. Holy moly, man. Also, Django, check your mic.
Okay. I'll check it after this call. In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
Going
my call.
clockwise? That's left.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
2 and
My
4?
troop!
2. Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Okay, check your sides.
Green, you're you're on the wrong side,
Yellow
party.
first.
Oh,
Yellow
gotcha.
first.
You guys are on the wrong side.
Yeah, blood.
Colorblind.
I'm standing there by myself. I'm like, shoot.
Where's everybody else?
Which means
Rest of your
both the
pack.
KK and the party was.
Well, I'm glad everyone adamantly stood and did not adjust.
We commit and go together.
Because we commit if we think we're right.
True. I committed alone in my correct spot.
Then we can say skill issue pretend it's others' fault. Pretty good.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
How about you check your trunk?
Saying like
Cookie chest. Yeah, I got an hour left on mine.
check your food.
Check your drink.
Ouch.
Bro, what the fuck?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers
Clockwise,
my
or are we
call.
going left?
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
One and three. One. Following.
Oh, I'm sorry. I fucked up. Jesus
The
Christ.
challenger's down! This is
Side
the
there.
end!
You forgot to check your trunk?
Come
Yeah.
on.
Nah, I was.
It's even
I
quieter the
was-
third time.
I was greeting some cast there. I was like casting towards where it would end up, and I got bamboozled when I got hit. My bad.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out.
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Going
call.
clockwise. This is left.
Oh, I need that guy.
You're gonna need me too.
Oh no, that was
Ah.
too much for the challenger.
I guess I didn't click my knockback.
Not looking great. I think
No,
we're dead.
we're gonna get. You're hella dead.
Oh my
The
god.
challenger's down.
So much.
Is this the end?
And Rim, if you're having any trouble, then you know, feel free to ask on that mechanic.
Sure, sure.
Let's begin, shall we?
Sure is.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out?
That's the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Away.
Backing up.
Away.
Back it up.
What? Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
D2 Hikaru, you're good. You're good.
If it helps, play with the max melee range and then stop outside of that.
With Fenrir's
Yeah, that one's actually pretty good.
I rouse the storm.
I just gave it super blades.
What a gentleman. Anyway,
The wind answers my call.
going clockwise, that's left.
I've killed myself here, but
I'm just kidding.
Master power. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
2 and 4? 4.
Okay.
The challenger's down!
Following.
Is this the end?
I got a tank, I'll be at this.
The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
We're not using
And for this, just to clarify real quick, DPS and healers are
We've scarcely begun.
I don't like
Between
closer
the-
to their color.
Yeah, so you're gonna
Okay.
stand. You're gonna. Sorry.
it. The answer is yes.
Yellow first. Yellow first. Yellow first. Bring them together.
If it helps, whatever color head you are
God.
attacking, put that colored head orb behind you. Makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, I choked when trying to say that.
Right there, right there.
My fighting wins.
That was
Still you stand. How delightful. The earth
Okay,
is mine
the
to
first half of
command.
this mechanic, 1 or 2 will be relative normal. If 1 is relative normal, DPS middle,
Pack of wolves.
support stack is on A or 2.
Not bad. I really have hard time to see the AoE under his big ass.
There's
So,
Furries, am I right?
yeah, okay, that's fair.
But it's a personal mechanic, so.
yeah, that is true.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own
And
land?
it's very aggressive for me to not use hammer there too.
In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind
Going
answers
clockwise,
my
that's
call.
left.
Ah, shit. My fault. That's me.
Oh yeah, the tower.
That's my fault. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't clock that they were on the Cardinals.
The tower takes a fucking hot minute to go off too, so you gotta
Oh, he was
stay in
just-
there
he's
for a
just-
while.
Yeah, he just
Yeah,
didn't-
I went to the engine.
No, I know. I saw. I'm just saying, just so that this doesn't happen in the future. The tower takes a fucking hot minute to go off. You gotta stay in there until the damage hits
Word.
That's
Yeah. So,
not.
so on
you. I
top of
understand
all
that's not
that,
what
be
killed us. I'm
aware.
just saying, be aware. Yes.
Let's begin, shall we?
Zagato can't hear us. Oh shit.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own land?
I'll let you nice.
I don't know. We like Legato, but Mad's late. Out? He doesn't get any call out.
Time for a test of his reflexes.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Time to use your eyes.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I mean, let's be honest here. At a certain point, my call outs become
Fenrir's
white
might,
noise.
I rouse the storm.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
But it's the principle of the thing that matters.
The wind
Going
answers my
counterclockwise
call.
is right.
Oh, no, that was too much.
I walked back into the AoE.
Incredibly over, I think.
Too fast. Got it.
Yeah, it's over.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Yeah. Give Legato a moment. Yeah, so
I blame Legato.
I got a snapback on my stick because my thumb slipped off of it. And I walked directly back into the AoE. A rare miss.
Testing.
Yep.
There you go. Hello.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Are you ready, Logano?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah, if you're not sure, don't. Let's just keep them normally. But there is a bullshit pattern. Or just the way it lands it, I don't know. It's just stupid.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Out.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind
Going
answers
clockwise.
my call.
Left.
Oh, I'm gonna get it again. I'll just
Yeah.
not kill you.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
I can't push anything.
That.
He died
They
before it
went.
went off, so the second one, I got 2 of them.
I was just late on my arm's length there because I didn't have a stack.
Yeah. So
I would not condition my arm length usage on if I have a stack or not.
yeah, I was gonna say I strongly suggest just planning on
Either you
using
pull.
it or not using it.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Begin, shall
the
we?
conditional reaction based one.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf
Very quick.
in his own lair?
I don't like it.
You have enough time if like you see that you don't have your pop on
Yeah, but like, we're not saying you don't have enough time. We're saying that you have to think at all.
It's just riskier. Yeah, I get you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hooray.
I like it
Out.
off
Out.
We have been cooking in this for a week.
True.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Oh wait.
What I mean, just simply give the man the time.
Let the man cook. Away,
It's
away.
as if there's a pack of him.
How did I win that? Right? I was thinking that too, like,
Oh, maybe you just pointed it. Yeah.
The noble sacrifice.
With Fenrir's might,
somehow like
I rouse the
getting
storm.
like, kind of overlapped on top of yours.
The wind answers my
Counterclockwise,
call.
we'll be going right.
Kind of wish you could put that up as well. We're missing champions, I had to use it when I rest. Oh my
Ooh.
god, you exploded.
Yeah, I
Time I think.
didn't realize we were missing. My bad.
Yeah, because I already I prepped Swift cast when he died. but I wasn't able to get enough HP, so I had to temperance.
wielded in surprising ways.
This is too stupid. Okay.
Oh.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Blind truth.
1 to 3? 3.
I was slow resing in the
Following.
AoE. We can help you this. Okay.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay
Mids
standing.
are weird. Mids are weird here. Could be okay, actually. Never mind.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Seriously, be on.
Check your side. Your yellow first. Yellow first. Oh. And not a self heal. Yellow first.
Yes, like Seraphis could be.
Yeah, let's meet north.
We have a healthy boy over here.
It'll be fine. They'll die.
Bear my fighting wings.
If you can, time your mitigation between those 3 hits and that big one.
You
It's
stand.
tight, but it's so.
How delightful. The earth is
Next
mine to
mechanic.
command.
First half will be relative north 1 or 2. It is 2. Supports stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stack on alpha or 2. 2. And dodge skillfully, thank you. Away. Watch for the wolf head.
Self mids, please.
Wow. I almost panicked.
Please don't panic call like that.
I'm not panicking. I just need something.
When you overpower what I'm saying with the same thing 3 times, it's gonna be very distracting.
You want me to go back here, Luigi? Doesn't matter.
I will call out the 2 safe quadrants. That is 1 and 1 again.
A little more Applicata.
You're just vibing. Quadrants, check your colors. In.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Where's my buddy? Oh, my buddy's dead.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Forgive me.
God, look at this guy.
Damn.
God, I just want to see him rage for a second.
What a god amongst men.
Pretty weird, huh?
Is he gonna do it? Boy, it takes 5 years.
Oh, he just disappears. Like, he can't even attack
Was
him.
that 3 autos?
I think
He
that's-
just says, I win.
Yeah.
I was expecting a
Skill
cast
issue.
bar.
I wouldn't shrug. Kill you.
That was good recovery though. Kind of is.
Interesting.
I completely forgot about the fucking head. The heads.
Like watching the replay, what a god amongst men. Oh, that was 2 on.
Let's begin, shall we?
Legato. That's a horrible.
Not bad.
Well, we can, once we start seeing that more consistently, we can start plotting. Out?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Following.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Going
answers my
counterclockwise,
call.
we'll be going right.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I gotta go through my bed.
This is the end.
Did you just say we're fucked?
I have my
No.
doubts about our recovery.
Oh, that's 2 towers.
That's my fault.
If I get lucky enough to get it. I just wasn't prepared to get it, so I was looking which way to go.
Right.
So,
But now I know.
on the off chance that you do mess up the knockback timing. Oh wait, knockback.
That
You know, never
yeah,
mind,
I
never
wasn't trying to do any knockback shenanigans there. I just don't have the feel for how far in I need to be yet.
Let's begin.
Yeah,
Can the challenge
really
defeat the
deep.
Inner the better.
Yeah.
Can't realistically be too far in on the other side.
Yeah. So just think very deep into the hitbox, and the angle that you get knocked back in is not as critical as not getting hit into the wall. In.
What are you guys talking about?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Warrior things.
Unironically, you could
Anyway,
almost-
away. Away.
such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Are you in your 1 minute there, Legato? Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Let's just wipe it.
Oh no, that was too
Gonna
much of the
assume
Guided
Legato
my
was too close.
space.
Unironically,
Yeah.
you could even get knocked back to B, and it would still be fine. Because if you have it, that means it's me, it's the healer and the tank, and we're just pretty close to the line. Just don't get knocked to the wall. That's all. The angle
You have
almost
time to
doesn't matter.
adjust, too.
Yeah.
So it's good.
I mean, like, don't try to get knocked back to B, because that's unfun, but you
That
can.
would be bad manners.
Yes, it's a bad manner.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Come out with the
Oh dear, challenger's fallen out of the ring.
That was counseling.
Well, you hedged
I wanna
your
have
bets
Swift
wisely.
cast.
Fenrir's might.
If somebody
I
dies
rouse
here.
a storm.
So you'll have to get it.
The wind answers my
Counterclockwise, we'll be going right.
Sorry.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
1 and 3. 1. Following.
Not bad. Not bad.
Cheater.
We've scarcely begun.
Check your side. Yellow first.
Fast. You gotta wait for the ball to fall off.
Thank you, Ren. Is there anything else you would like to tell
did
me
you
about
just
the
let it
mechanic
run?
that I don't know?
I
I thought you were
didn't know.
AFK and I thought it just like hit you for a second.
Yeah, I
It
thought that
did
was
hit me.
My bad.
I thought you just were moving for a second.
I didn't see who it was. I thought it was me because he kept moving that far. Or at least he hasn't.
For a second, I thought I walked into the orb.
No,
'Cause
I didn't
things
walk
get
into
really
it.
close.
It walked into me. I was waiting for my Vaughn, but I underestimated it coming towards me, and it hit me.
Know your lane.
Looking at the orb.
Bro, I was a parked car. It ran into me. Bro.
How dare you, Morgan? How dare you?
He's like, oh ho ho, you're approaching me.
I love One Piece.
Me too.
I want my insurance payout.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Every time you say away, I just really want to say.
Yes, bloodborne things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what? Wait, I don't know what is going on.
What? Yeah, what's going on here?
My bye.
That's happened 3 times in a row.
It's just you got the rest. Okay, I I'll know do how the to mechanic rest.
I have some advice.
Fenrir's might.
Don't do that.
Rounds the storm.
Just don't.
It said, and I'm
Just-
like full like auto break or something.
Just don't.
The wind answers my
We are
call.
going to the right. This is counterclockwise.
Oh.
I'm close. Tank LB.
Yes, please tank LB. Oh. It's already done.
I have to swift cast here if we pray that it's enough. It probably will not be.
That was
My
some
ass.
cursed shit. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to fucking see that.
Huh?
Well,
Real quick. Just real quick.
okay.
Yeah.
Please bear in mind we have 9 minutes left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's continue.
We just moved in sync, so the entire time I thought I have a tether. Or
You
the
didn't
other way
have a
around.
tether.
I don't get. I mean, just we move in sync the entire time. I just feel like I'm the other one. Okay.
Got
Can
it.
the challenger defeat the wolf?
No, not okay. Never let that happen again.
It will happen to you too.
Never. To me, never.
If I know anything about this game's true,
Out.
it will happen to you too.
Never.
If not, you're
Never
cheating.
happened.
Okay, let us bring the yap to a minimum for the rest of the race. Away.
Speed, it's
Oh,
as if there's a
shit, my bad, my bad.
We might be dead here. Nope. Good.
I use temperance to stop it,
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
which means we won't have it on the AoE.
Yep. I just need to know.
Should still have ample mid.
With Fenrir's might, I
It's not directed
rouse
to
the
you.
storm.
Yeah.
The wind answers
Clockwise,
my
or
call.
are we going left?
Monster powered, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My
1 and
truth.
3. 3. Following.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not
We've
bad,
scarcely
kid.
begun.
I'm gonna save my oil.
Check
here. I'm gonna
your
put it on
side. Yellow first. Yellow first. Yellow first.
Oh yeah, we gotta make. Oh no, they fixed it.
Nope. It's gone now.
Is the middle a death zone if you ever touch it?
You will die.
Yes. Yes.
Where are my fighting wings?
Or
I saw people like starting in the middle, so it's
so until he does like that gigantic second bang, the middle is safe.
okay.
Yeah.
Still you stand.
When the health bars of the dragons
Okay.
How delightful.
1 or 2 will be relative north for the first half of this mechanic.
The earth is mine to command.
It is 1 support stack.
Pack of wolves!
DPS stack on Alpha or 2.
This is purple.
Away. Check the wolf heads.
Nice.
I will call out both safe quadrants.
Try this!
1 and 1 again. Find your color cardinal. And in.
Sorry. Fuck.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
That works. Oh, that's right, you're LB locked.
Yeah, and I'll be logged.
Well,
Third turn. Near the end. Yeah. And this is a 2-minute window as well. I
And
think we
this
get the
is the
full
end.
2 minutes, and then he fucks off.
oh, he goes again.
Yeah.
2 autos.
Oh no.
What?
Victory is mine!
Wait, why did he give you?
That's a good last pull.
Wait, why did you get 2 autos? Why did we get 2
Oh, it
autos?
looks like.
Wait, we got choked.
We did.
Thank you. But anyway, it looks like we get a potted 2-minute window there, and the full duration pot, full duration 2-minute, and then he fucks off.
That is
And
the
And then we go. Yeah.
Later.
that's the 4th buff window. Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. So that would be
was
that would
6
be
minutes?
I
potted.
think that's 6. Yeah.
That's 6 minutes, yeah.
So it's third then.
Would that
Well,
work
no,
with
that would be the
phase two,
4th
though?
one. The 4th one's at 6 minutes because
Oh, right.
the first one's at
yes,
0.
Fence posting. Yes, fence post.
That
Math
ended
is
at
hard.
6:51.
So
7
we did
minutes.
get lucky on Beck and Moonlight. We got 2
Two of
quadrant
them
ones.
back to back. But the positioning within those were really good. There was ample room for everyone, plenty of room for activities, as it were. Did that involve any sus movement into the AoEs, or was that just a static thing? Could you
No,
just,
we
like,
just
stand
stood
every
there.
time? Fantastic.
Question for, I think it's terrestrial rage,
Yeah.
where we get a new relative north there. What strat am I looking at for how we're doing? I think that's the only thing so far that like I'm still having a hard time picturing in my head what's
Yes.
supposed to be done.
It's the so it should be in the phase 1 thread. We're using Toxic Friends for everything but Beck and Moonlight. And
Okay.
Toxic Friends doesn't do a great job of explaining
Yeah.
what the strat actually is. And
The
I think
primary.
Oh, go ahead.
No, sorry, I interrupted. The primary issue here is that these diagrams are not complete. They show they show one path here, but it's not sufficient. I don't think it's enough to show you exactly what you need to do. For in this sense, where are you? So like, let's imagine, for instance, that the new north is 2. I see. So you're going to be at C. I personally find it easier to think about this as I am the right side of the second safe zone, right? So in this sense, if 2 is the new north, there's either going to be one safe zone on 2 and then one safe zone between 1 and 3, or there's going to be a safe zone between 1 and 3-ish, and a safe zone on the wall at 4. I find it easier to think about it that I'm always in the far, or for you at least, it would be you are in the far safe zone to the right.
And that'll just always be the case because this is just relative to the new north.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes the second safe zone is going through the middle. Sometimes the second safe zone is going to be on the wall. It is what it is.
Okay.
Yep. And the way I think about it is like I already have my intercardinal, like, because I'm let's say you're group 2 melee, which means you're southeast, right? If you get spread first, then you go southeast and you dodge the 2 lasers appropriately. But you have to stay on the south half of the arena. You can't dodge from the middle on the south half and then go to the middle on the north half. You have to stay on the south half of the arena and stay in your southeast corner. All of that being relative north. After the lasers and the first AoE goes off, it is right back to true north and you just have static positions.
There's a tiny bit of rotation that's involved with the star pattern, but yes.
Okay, so whichever roll got the stack first will be spreading for the second one in the star pattern.
Correct.
And aside from the actual orientation of the star itself going through like A or 1, I guess is the easy example.
I think it's A or 2, but yes.
Sure. And you said those are true north, so I would be true south or southeast there, depending on where the safe spot is. Like
yes.
on C or 3, basically.
Yes.
I think
correct.
for your spot, yeah, it is just kind of on one of the markers.
Okay.
It is. Yeah, it is.
For mine, it's like
If it helps to get there, next time we get there, if we are to spread second, hang out in the middle and then start cheating south. Once the stack goes off and the second laser resolves itself, just hang out in the middle and then start heading south, and you can see which safe spot you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, good to note that there are in fact 2 lasers. So it goes laser 1 stack marker, laser 2. Yeah, dodge both lasers. It sucks.
I was gonna ask, does the stack go off? Does that resolve with the first laser or between the 2?
They are 3 different things: laser, stack, laser. So you gotta watch. You gotta watch yourself. Yeah.
Oh, and I don't share it every single time, but we have a prog timeline, and
It's
is
laser and
we're
stack,
not gonna
and
worry
then
too much.
AoE, and then second laser.
We're not gonna worry too much about exactly what, but point is we had 17 pulls on this fight, and we got to 9.3%.
There's no AoE in between.
The point blank AoEs on people who are spreading out.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what.
yeah,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah,
that was why I was asking. I didn't know if it was possible to like dodge the first set of lasers if the point blanks went off with that, then like go in. But I just
the point blanks
train
go off
myself
after
to
the first
wait,
laser.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah. The point blank's gonna go off after the first laser and before the second laser goes off.
Okay.
Yeah, personally, I find it easier to stand kind of on my marker, and then I look at the first lasers, and I orient. You can find your own way, but that's the way I find that is fast for me. It's different from melee. I don't know. Melee have it weird.
Beat prog's always fun.
Yeah.
But hey, we're I mean, I would say that's pretty good prog considering, it's your first time in here.
Yeah, no, I think
Caught up.
I try to give them as much wisdom as I could. I don't play melee, so it's hard to translate exactly.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's
I tend to not ask a ton of questions because
yeah, that's fine.
You didn't even get to hear why.
Yeah.
That's all good. I tend to learn best from slamming my head into the wall and then realizing that doesn't work.
I understand a lot of people say that, but I kind of don't I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I don't really want to spend the time for you to whack your head in the wall for, as long as for an extra week. So I want to try to give you as much information as I can to help you out, right?
No, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, we have enough information to go on based on video guides that you can watch a video guide like once a day and know the vast majority of how the mechanics work, and then the prog that you do in game is the little nuances, like oh, this is what happens when I use this button a second too late, or this is the weirdness of positioning on this mechanic,
Or
like running out with the beams for the AoE, like that kind of nuance.
That seems incredibly sus, but if it works for you, I don't know. I don't fucking.
It actually is really, really easy.
Fair enough. I have latency trust issues.
Also, go ahead.
Oh, I was just asking for that particular curse dodge where you're dodging through the lasers. Are you dodging between the second and third, or the first and second?
First and second.
Okay.
The first and second, I cross over into your side.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it was going on the as soon as the knockback ends, basically, and then using that to.
No.
It's okay. I probably won't. It's fine. But
yeah, if it's easier for you, sure. If it's not, whatever. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
But the way it works out for me, for whatever the clockwise pattern from my position, and I guess in reverse would be counter for you. It would. I get knocked back. I pop sprint. I chill. My AOE in the first laser goes off, and then I cheat to your side.
Okay.
We have 9%, and that's with a shit ton of deaths and damage downs.
Yeah.
We're missing 2
and
pods.
no pods.
And we're missing 2 pods. It's doable. We can probably see phase 2 tomorrow.
We're gonna be we're gonna start seeing
Not
it.
tomorrow, sorry. Not tomorrow. Thursday.
So about phase 2, I'm mostly using the it's in the strats thread.
Yeah.
But
I guess
pretty much just settling on doing toxic plus Renon right now, and then seeing if there's a problem as we go.
Before we get too ahead of ourselves, is V staying? I don't know. Vrim and Rin.
However you want to do it. V's fine.
Yeah.
It works.
No, we not stop the Z. V and Z. Let's
V is.
Let's just make it all. Let's just make it a fucking hit.
Where's general?
Also, Vrim, you are contractually obligated to play fighting games with us.
Oh my god, there it is.
Fighting games?
Fighting games.
I'll be honest with you.
Do you want to grind some Guilty Gear Sorry.
I think
What,
any
you
other
really love them,
genre
right?
of game.
You really love them, right?
Fighting
You really
games have never been my bag.
We love fighting games around here, isn't that right, Luigi? We play them all the time.
You wanna run a few sets, Jingle? I haven't played in a hot
Yo,
minute.
I'm down.
I've been fucking.
I'm down to fucking
crushed.
bitch and moan about Ramlethal again.
I haven't played in a hot minute. I need a cap, dude. Yeah,